Agustino here, and this is your daily Lenten meditation. Today is the Friday after Ash Wednesday, at least that's how liturgically it is called. And today is a day of abstinence. Now, there's only the requirement of fasting on Ash Wednesday and fasting on Good Friday, and a lot of people sometimes, for whatever reason, they can't fast, either medically or otherwise. They're not able to fast. And as you guys know very well, the church fast is one full meal. Obviously on Friday, it's without meat. And two smaller meals that together don't equal the big meal. Basically, one meal and two light snacks. This is the traditional teaching, and everyone who is kind of 14 to around, we say in our 60s, is required if there's no other reason why they shouldn't. Okay, well, that's the teaching on fasting, and it's good. I don't know if you guys have ever heard the gospel. In fact, it was read earlier this week when Jesus comes down from the mountain of transfiguration, and there's all this ruckus, and there's a boy that has a demon, and his father is just like, if you can, please, just can you free him? And Jesus is like, if you can, all things are possible for those who believe. And he said, I believe, help my unbelief. And he went over, he said, get out of him, and the little kid freaked out, and then he was freed from the demon. And let me tell you something, this stuff is real. This isn't a movie or Hollywood fiction or a horror film. There are people who suffer tremendously from the influence of the enemy. And sometimes it's as in this Bible story, since childhood. Jesus frees him. And then his disciples are like, wow, man, how come we couldn't do it? And he says, well, some can only be driven out through prayer and fasting. But sometimes the lectionary just says through prayer. I mean, obviously, fasting is a prayer, and the discrepancy is because in some texts that are ancient, it says with prayer, and some say with prayer and fasting. So it's there's not a consensus on what the translation is. It's completely valid to say with prayer, but it's not wrong to say with prayer and fasting. But the point is that why is fasting such a bad word today? Oh, no, not today anymore. Now we have intermittent fasting, right? And now everyone's kind of like waiting till 11 and only eating till 6. And it's this whole health thing. And, that's not wrong. That's not wrong. But that's not a fast that the Lord is asking. To deprive yourself of certain calories for a certain amount of time is actually healthy. People are discovering the health benefits of fasting. That's awesome. That's awesome. But is it me, or is there something kind of self-centered in just fasting for that? You see, when you fast, you don't fast for yourself. You don't fast because, you just want to feel better, you want to get good energy. I mean, those are secondary effects. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're fasting for yourself, my brother, my sister, you need to change. That's not what fasting's about. We hear in the book of Isaiah, chapter 58, this is the fast I desire, says the Lord, that you not pursue your own pursuits. That it's not just about you. Obviously, this is my paraphrase. That you give food to the hungry, that you shelter the homeless. This is the fast that I desire. Maybe you're all fired up. Things are going good. Ash Wednesday, Thursday, today's Friday. Boom, I'm going to have my little fish sandwich. I planned ahead. I got some tuna going on. Amen. That's great. Don't let that be the only thing you offer up today. Don't let that be your only sacrifice. Because if it is, then it's just you checking a box of something that you did for you. My brothers and my sisters, this Lent 2020, I want to invite you to get over yourself. Because it's not about you. Some things can only be cast out by prayer and fasting. This is Fr Agustino with your daily meditation. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.